rock. Hang around there.
So can we get the
You may be seated. Hello and welcome, and on behalf of our soon-to-be newlyweds, Edward and Allison, I want to welcome you and thank you for your presence here today. As we gather here together, we are reminded that Edward and Allison have requested that their wedding be simple and peaceful. For this reason, all of us are invited to relax and enjoy the words, the music, and the symbols of this very unique moment in their lives. To all guests, you are here because this couple feels close to you. We are asked to join Edward and Allison in their dedication of love. May they find our presence in their lives to be a continual source of consolation and companionship. Each of us also symbolically represent all of the people, both now and in the future, that will be touched by the life of this couple. May their love and union enhance the well-being of all those who will share their journey of life. We are reminded also that we've been invited here not just to witness, but to participate fully by uniting our intentions to those of Edward and Allison. May all the hopes and dreams they have come true, and may they feel our love and support, not only this hour, but all the days of their married life. Having this love in their hearts for each other, Allison and Edward had chosen that later in the ceremony, they will exchange rings as a symbol of their vows. The wedding rings are the most visible sign of the bond these two people are about to make. It's a commitment to life, to each other, and to the future. I'm now going to ask for the rings. What we're going to do is have Edward and Allison's immediate family warm the rings and put their best wishes on the rings as they pass them down. And then you'll just hold the ring. We'll start with you. You'll pass it over. And then when it gets to Mom, you'll just hold them until it's time for the ring ceremony. As each of you hold them in your hands, pause for a moment and make your wishes for the couple and their future that passes them on to the next person. These rings will not only be a gift from one another, but will be given with love, support, and wisdom from their family and friends. I congratulate you both on the journey of your lives and on the strength and courage it has taken for each of you to make your way to this place. May you not allow your marriage to be an escape from the world, but it is our hope that your marriage brings you such newfound depth and joy that you will be of greater service to the world. A wedding is not just a moment. It is a doorway to a new realm of being, a realm unlike any other. The gift of married love expands a person's individual sense of self in ways beyond anything they could ever imagine. And it is our hope that you, Edward and Allison, will allow your union to be a place where through your mutual love and support, you will both know the joy of becoming more free and full, more knowledgeable and wise, more empathetic and compassionate, and most of all, more united. Today, during their wedding ceremony, Edward and Allison would like to express how grateful they are to all the many who have influenced them throughout their lives, especially Edward's grandfather John, who was not able to travel from New York to celebrate with them. Even though John is not with us physically this day, we acknowledge that his influence is still felt and that he is with us in spirit. Edward, Allison is a gift to you, and likewise, Allison, Edward is a gift to you. And it is our wish that you never take for granted the treasure of having now found your lifelong partner, your intimate friend, and forever exclusive love. May gratitude always be a hallmark of your marriage through all that comes your way. And may that gratitude help sculpt each of you in ways that not only further unite you both, but also allow your lives to become more happy and more satisfied than they ever could have been without the other. Edward, Allison's needs are now to be seen as important as your own, and similar, Allison, Edward's needs are to be seen just as important as your own. For it is in the way that you will care and support each other that your marriage will always be enriched with new meaning, new depth from the inevitable struggles, new surprises, and most of all, a greater sense of who you are both meant to be. May you always encourage each other to take on new and different perspectives, and may you help each other learn new things, become better, more wholesome, more fun-loving people who never stop growing because you never stop caring for the other. A wedding is more than just the union of two people. It is the coming together of families. And so at this time, we would like to thank the parents of Allison and Edward for providing them with unconditional love and support throughout their lives. Today, they accept a very mature and meaningful task in taking on this marriage, and on their behalf and on behalf of everyone here, we thank you. Wedding vows are not just the hallmark of the wedding ceremony. They are the foundation of your married life. Edward and Allison, you have written your own wedding vows, and I now invite you to come forward and join hands in preparation to say your vows to one another. Please use this opportunity to express to each other what your intentions are for your married life.
I want you to close your eyes for a moment. And so many times you have told me that you can't believe that I'm real. That someone like me, that someone like me could exist. Someone who loves you for you, your weirdness, your gorgeous eyes, your brilliant mind, and your beautiful soul. Now open your eyes. I am real, and I do exist. You are my favorite person in the entire world. You have made me into a much better person and have helped me believe in myself and that I have worth. Sorry. And that is the debt that I'm willing to pay my entire life. I love you so much, and you make my heart swell up with joy all the time. And I vow to you right here, right now, in front of our closest friends and family, that I will care for you always. And I vow that I will give you everything that you deserve and treat you like you deserve to be treated. And I feel so lucky that I get to marry my best friend and my partner. You are my very favorite part of every day. You are my forever love. You are my soup snake.
Pretty much from the moment we met, we've been inseparable. And I was so enamored with you from the jump. I realized very quickly that in you I had found my best friend, my soulmate, and my partner. I don't know what I could have ever done to deserve the love of someone like you, but I will spend every day of the rest of my life showing you how grateful I am that you chose me. You are the kindest man with the most pure, open heart. You loved freely and truly. You have always made me feel safe, valued, and respected. You are fearless and loyal, and you make me want to be the woman that you think I am and the partner that you deserve. I promise to always be your biggest fan, your fiercest advocate, and your best friend. I promise to help keep you grounded when it's necessary, but always be up for losing our heads in the clouds together. I promise to tackle everything in life, the good and the bad, with you as a team. I promise when things get hard to take a few breaths and to always come back to you. I promise to never go to bed angry, and to wake up every morning and kiss you goodbye and tell you to be careful. I promise to love you as you are, with everything that I have. I promise to be brave because you make me feel brave. I promise to never stop trying to make each day an adventure. I promise to never keep score. I promise to never stop trying. I promise to be loyal and true and to do whatever I can to make you laugh. I promise that these aren't the last promises that I'll ever make you, and I promise I'll keep every single one. You are my soulmate, my best friend, and my forever love.
Congratulations on absolutely beautiful vows. In the short time I've known both of you, you can feel the truth that you spoke to one another. May I have the rings? Good job. Very nice job. Thank you. And so we come to the blessing and exchange of rings. From this day forward, you will carry a symbol of your love wherever you go. And at this time, I would like to acknowledge that Allison's engagement ring has a very precious sentiment, a loving history, as it was worn by her grandmother, Catherine, while married to her grandfather, Roy. May the precious metals and diamonds of all of your rings remind you of your invitation to a rich, abundant life with not only each other, but with your beautiful family and the world in which you live in. May the circle of your rings remind you of the eternal love which is at the heart of the universe without beginning or end. And may this exchange allow those very gifts to remain a part of your union always. I give this ring.
I give this ring
as a symbol
of
my love, my faith in our strength, and my promise to learn and grow with you. I give this ring as a symbol of my love, my strength, and my faith in our strength, and my promise to learn and grow with you. Edward and Allison, we have just witnessed the joining of your lives as one. You now have what remains the most honorable title which may exist between a loving couple, the title of husband and wife. Your first gift as husband and wife will be an hourglass. This hourglass will hold the loving memory of your vows to one another, and the sand will become more and more combined over the years together, as will you, and will become even more beautiful as the years go by, because it will carry with it, every time it flows, the promises you have made to one another. Edward and Allison, I ask wherever you make your new home, now and in the future, that you both pick a special place for this hourglass. On special occasions, or when you so desire, turn it over and watch the sand flow through it, reflecting on how you felt for one another on this, your wedding day. Today you've both set upon a path you've not walked before. May you grow with a sense of humor, a sense of wonder, and a sense of the other. May you find delight in each other, and may your love continue to grow and to nurture you throughout your lives. May you always have the wisdom to cherish the precious love you share, and may the life you share be peaceful, healthy, and filled with joy. And now, Edward and Allison, by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, it is my honor and my delight to now pronounce you henceforth from this moment, husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce for the very first time, Edward and Allison Moy.
I want
Sneak out this way. How I feel every morning. Let's go this way.
Wow, we made that call. Sorry I fell asleep.
I'm good.
That's okay.
You were a lot of fun.
I didn't get up like 9 a.m. Wow, you slept a lot.
I guess so, yeah. Well, no signs.
I am not bouncing back. I am not getting better.
Someone's got it.
We're not that one is Tuesday.
I think she probably has something more than they said.
Inside the car door, unless she wants the rep for the pictures.